Hey there, so today I wanted to talk about something. I don't know if it'll be interesting to all of you, but it's good for those people that good for the people that have a messy room and want to know how to keep it clean and what are the benefits of actually keeping it clean. So, let's begin. So, first what we're going to talk about are the benefits about keeping it clean, because if we talk about the benefits, then it'll make you want to keep it clean. Then from there you'll ask the question, how do I keep it clean? So before I fall asleep here, it's late at night when I'm recording this, about 1:25 a.m. You're seeing this on Friday, the day right after I record it. Literally it's going up like 8 hours later or so. So I've been looking at a bunch of different websites about this. So the main ideas I've seen are orders of sort. It can make you happier. It can make you positive feelings of accomplishment. What else did I see? I've seen you'll be more social, but I don't know who really chills in rooms like this. I don't know also if someone sees a messy room and they're like, oh, I don't want to see this, gross. Then, I mean, are they seriously your friend or no? Another thing, you'll get to work, school on time. You'll be more productive. Okay, that's in a bunch of them. You'll be less stressed. You'll have a higher self-esteem. You'll have better habits. You'll look better. What else did I see? You'll know what resources you have. Your thoughts will be tidied up. You have a room, will save time, be more socially helpful, improve. So, what I want to read are the basic ones. You'll know what resources you have, because if you have a clean room, if you don't have a clean room, do you find yourself looking everywhere for your matching bracelet or clothes when you're going for a party or just out with friends or just someplace? Or does it happen that when you buy a pair of pants only to find out later that you have a better one to match the shirt you are wearing to the event? Keeping your room tidy will let you know what things you have. Oh my gosh. What clothes you have, what jewelry you have, what shoes you have among the belongings, so you don't have to rummage for them everywhere. And along with that, it can go another thing. You'll know where everything is. So if you know where everything is, then you definitely won't have to rummage through everything to know where everything is. So tidying your room can save time because, and not only lets you know what stuff is, but it saves time because since you can look through your stuff, you won't have to go rummage through a pile of stuff. Like there could be, like, let's say you have, I don't know, you have a charger wire in with some clothes, in with some shoes, and if you're a girl, in with some bracelets, or if you like electronics, in with like a speaker or something. I don't know, so you can have a bunch of different stuff in at the same time, along with your clothing items or whatever, so it may not be just one thing. Another thing is you'll be able to find where your stuff is, you'll get out on time. So you also, another number 3, 2, 3, I don't know what you want to call it, so I'm just going through some stuff. Your thoughts will be tidied up, meaning it will make you walk into a room, you feel like clear, you feel happy. It makes you just feel better about yourself. You don't have the, like I felt when I actually cleaned my room, I was able to think a little better. I've seen you'll be more social. It's basically if you bring friends over, blah blah blah. Your health will improve. It has health benefits. It'll become more peaceful. Like you walk into a room, it has to be a room of sanctuary, a room that feels nice to be in. Like if you walk into a spa or into a place that makes you feel happy, usually there's not a lot around. It's all clean, organized, tidy. Like you walk into a library in a school, it's clean, tidy. You walk into any library, it's clean and tidy. Like it makes you feel calm, makes you feel relaxed. So A tighter, it'll also be better for your health in terms of bacteria and viruses not being able to grow around you because there's nothing to be growing around. And it helps you fall asleep better and more sleep, at least for most people. I mean, I don't get a lot of sleep anyway. So more sleep means a better chance of, less a chance of depression and stress. Because the more sleep you have, the happier you'll be during the day. It also makes it better for you when you're trying to find stuff in general. Like, I actually find stuff faster because I know where it is. So there's just so much more than this. That's just the basics. I can go through maybe 20 minutes worth of stuff. So that's just those things. Now my question is, how do you actually keep your room clean? Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is go through all the stuff you have. Find stuff that you don't use anymore, that you haven't touched maybe in a year or two, and you're like, I'm never going to touch this again. Like, if it's for work and it's supposed to be there in case of, let's say you run a cell phone business and you need that stuff, that's one thing. But if it's just like you're a random person who goes out to school, goes out to work, whatever you're going to go out to, and you just bought this because it looked cool and now it's just sitting there taking up space, if you haven't used it, either sell it to a friend, give it to a friend, sell it to someone, or go out and donate it someplace. Like, make 2 piles. They don't have to be organized or neat, just make sure you know which pile's which. So make one pile of stuff that you want to keep, one pile of stuff you want to destroy, or not really destroy, but throw out. So what you'll do is you'll take, like, I don't know, let's say these 2 phones that are sitting here. So my LG Aristo and this iPhone 6. So you take these 2 phones, let's say, since I run the cell phone business, so I'll be using these 2 phones. So what I would do is I'll take them, I put them in the pile of stuff that I will use. And in that pile of stuff that I will use, I'll put them there. Let's say these are 2 phones that just sit around all the time. So these 2 phones sit around waiting for software updates because I don't use them constantly, let's say. So I put them in stuff that I use. And another thing that you could do is, once you know that stuff, start putting stuff away. You'll find that stuff goes away almost perfectly, and there may be that 1 or 2 extra things that doesn't fit anywhere. So what you can do is you can get like an organization thing for a desk. You can get a little table to put stuff on, make it neat. Or what you can do is you can get some cool shelving unit wiring so you can hook stuff onto the side of it, or just cool shelving unit in general. And that can be a way to help yourself out in terms of getting stuff done and organized. That's the first step to actually keeping your room clean, is to actually clean it up. Then from there, I've had this thought, which is why my room got messy again, and now I believe it's going to be staying clean. I hope this time it will. My first thought was that I came back from school. What else? I came back from being out with a friend, and I came back. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I just want to sit down. So I throw my stuff on the floor. I'm like, I'll pick this up later. And you know what happened later? I just left it there, and it stayed there, and I just walked over it. Now, what I actually went through this time was, I was like, you know what? I don't want to actually throw this stuff on the floor. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the time. It only takes 2 extra seconds. It's like you're coming home from a hard day of work. You definitely don't want to come home from a hard day of school. It's not like you're going to be rushing to go out. If you're rushing to go out, that's one thing. But it still takes 2 seconds to put something down in the correct spot. But if you're just coming home from a day of work or school and you want to sit around, watch TV, sit down and relax, all it does is it takes 2 seconds to place your phone, or, your computer, let's say, or your backpack or your shoes in one spot, or even place your sweater up on a hook or in one spot in your closet or something. It takes that 1 second. Then, if you continue doing it every single day you do the same exact thing, you don't change it up. If you keep it the same, unless you switch up your room and make everything different, make sure that each day you have the mindset that I'm going to put this away. You have a desk. You have your pens organized in one spot. You take out a pen. Instead of putting it right down on the desk, unless you're going to use it like 2 seconds later, if you're done using the pen, put it right back away. Then eventually it'll be habit to, when you're done using something, or you come back from a day of work or a day of school, or you come back from friends, your habit is to put something someplace so that it's not just laying around and it's not going to be sitting there. So your habit is to go right to it. So it's like second nature to you, where it's second nature. It's like having a messy room where your nature is just throw everything on the floor. Now your nature is to keep everything clean. So for me, my nature is I have a coat rack in the front of my apartment. I put my stuff in that coat rack. I put my coat right when I get into my room. I put my bag. The first thing I do is I put my bag down in my bed. I go right over to my coat rack and take off my coat. Go right to my coat rack, right in the front of my apartment, right by the door. I take my coat off. I put it right on there. Then I come right back. I take off my shoes. I put my shoes where my shoes go on my floor, which is right next to the door, so that I have my shoes there when I need to leave. Those are right there, so that when I can grab them right before I'm about to leave. And then I put my bag in the spot right next to my door too, because I need that before I leave, and I need that to be accessible all the time. So I put that where it is. That's just the day at college. Then I put my laptop on the table that I record on. And then I take if I take it out of its case and I have nowhere to put the case, I put the case right on top of that, and then my headphones either go on my desk or on this table right on top of the of my computer case. Then I have my desk, which has to be organized. So I have that somewhat organized. It just looks, to me, neat. That's how I keep stuff. I just keep stuff. I have a nature now. I've set it into my mind. The first day I cleaned my room, I actually cleaned my room again. It was a Tuesday when I cleaned my room. I walked in, I cleaned it up more at night. Then I took a shower, went to sleep. Then the next day I woke up, I did my normal morning routine, which is get coffee, have a bowl of cereal, go to school. Then I came back from school and it was like really late at night when I came back, so I was really confused. I'm like, whoa, this is confusing. And it was clean, so my nature was directly right away was to keep it clean, put everything in its correct spot. Then from there, I actually continued doing that. So I see something out of place, I'm like, this has to go in a certain spot. Like, everything has to go in a certain spot. It can't be out of place, because I actually like having a clean room. Like, it makes me feel happier. Then another thing that really helps, at least in terms of making yourself happier to want to have a clean room, is go when it's sunny outside. You don't have to have your window open. Just if you have a window shade, open it up. Make it have there be light. Use natural sunlight. I personally, during the day, at least during the summers or even during the winters when it was sunny out, completely sunny, I just opened up my window. I just didn't even open up my window because it was cold out. So of course I'm not going to open up my window, but all I did was I have window shades that completely block out the sun, as you saw in earlier videos. Since then, I've completely moved to this side of my room. So you just open up the window, turn off, if it's sunny enough outside that your room's going to be bright, like completely bright, even like not just dark bright, but just like bright enough that you can see, like turn off your lights, turn off whatever lights you have, and just go about using the natural sunlight. It makes an even better day. Now, when it's nice out, having an open window is pretty nice, unless it's pretty loud and you need to have peace and quiet. But I say still, I have my window open sometimes in the summer, unless it's really loud outside, but usually it isn't, so I have my window open almost 24/7. So unless I'm recording because I need the complete quiet, So my thing is just do that. Then also, that's just really it. You have to just have a way to organize your stuff, a way to keep yourself clean, because there are, I wouldn't say health benefits, but it's just better for you in general. It just makes your life seem cleaner, and when your life seems cleaner, your head isn't filled with, I don't even know what to be filled. It just feels, you just feel bogged down a little bit. So you just got to get in the habit of once it's cleaned, the first day it's clean, and you put something out of place, move it back right away. Say, this needs to stay clean. Put it back right away. Then from there, you automatically put your stuff back, and then you're completely done. You've put it back, and it's clean. And then each time you pick up that one item, it'll actually go back in the correct spot. So when you pick up, let's say, as I said, your phone, if you put your phone in a certain spot in your room, unless you hold it with you 24/7, if you have like a certain spot in your room where you like your phone to sit, because that's like a certain spot, or you have, I don't even know, you have your, as I said, computer, you have a certain spot where you like it to be when you're not using it, so put it in that spot, make it that it always goes back in that spot when you're done using it, and your room will be a lot cleaner. So if you did like this video, please give it a like, comment down below what you think about all this information, and as always, subscribe if you're new to this channel because I post whatever weird content. So as always, enjoy the rest of your Friday. Or if you're watching this on another day, just enjoy the rest of your day.